Welcome back to Wave of Docker. Another week in music for you. Week in music number 42. Jackie Robinson. 5 albums this week. 5 reviews. Leave suggestions in the comments. Like the video. Comment on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Yes. On to the guys. Album number 1 of the week. Russell Boring by Joba. Came out 2024. It was on my suggested albums that Spotify makes, whatever the hell, just based on music I've been listening to, I assume. I've listened to anything by Joba before. He was featured on a song Take It Back by Blood Orange on his album, the one that has gold. I don't know, I'll put it up on the screen maybe. I thought this album, Russell Boring, was wonderful. It reminded me a lot of a Tiny Desk concert, which is kind of his production style and like the vocals, also very similar to Geese, the guy who made 3D. One of the albums I listened to earlier this year, like the vocals I thought were very similar to that, but it's a very grandiose and I don't know, it kind of has just like this like epic quality to it, where it's like it's not. How do I explain this? I don't know. Like it has a very live performance feel to it. Like it just feels very magical and raw and just feels like you're there in the studio with him. And I thought that was a very interesting quality to it. I definitely need to listen to more from him because I thought this album was just so nuanced, I guess, if that's the right word. I don't know. I was very unique listen and just kind of exists in its own area for me. I thought it was neat. I'm gonna go 77 hot dogs out of 100 for Russell Boring by Joba. On to the next album. Album number 2 of the week, Third by Portishead, came out in 2008. Suggested to me by the great Griffin Hefsey. Thank you, Griffin, for the suggestion. This album rocked. I'm getting hot. Kind of shoegazy to me. Female vocalist, as always, which I love. Some really great guitar. Some really great transitions throughout the songs, which I always appreciate. But yeah, it was very shoegazy soundscape, which I liked. Like I liked just that guitar, just the noise. I love it. I love when there's like female vocals. Kind of similar to the Black Box Recorder album from last week. Yeah, I mean, not really much else to say. I thought it was just a wonderful album, start to finish. Great vocals, some great guitar, and it just really made some great. Soundscape, great, shoegaze, female vocals. That's like 80% of what I say on these album reviews. But I mean, I thought this album was just really good. I liked it. Flowed really well together. Yeah. And that last track, the last track I thought was fantastic. Just overall, really solid project. I'm gonna go 84 hot dogs out of 100 for Third by Portishead. On to the next album. Album number 3 of the week. Forgot the name. Lost Girls by Bats for Lashes. Came out in 2019. This is the second Bats for Lashes album I listened to this year. I listened to Dream of Delphi earlier in the year. And I loved it. It was something very different for me. I thought it was rocking. And honestly, I feel like it kind of started my deeper obsession with that like indie dream pop sort of feel for music. And this album was very different from the Dream of Delphi, but obviously the same group, so there's definitely a lot of the motifs. Can you say that in music? Is that like the same thing, like motifs in music and in movies? But motifs is a big thing in movies, but whatever. Yeah, this album was really cool. Not as dream poppy as Dream of Delphi. Like Dream of Delphi was very like heavy on, I feel like, synths and kind of had that like early 2000s indie feel. This was a lot more of the times. I feel like it fits right in with a lot of those mid to late 2010 indie pop albums, and it was wonderful. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I think Bats for Lashes is a great group. So I'm gonna go 79 hot dogs out of 100 for Lost Girls by Bats for Lashes. Is this coming out of is my microphone? Is this the mic? I don't know. On to the next album. Album number 4 of the week, Bet the Sky by Lois, came out in 1995. Happened upon Lois while listening to, I think, one of my day lists that was like, 90s, early 2000s indie pop, which has been my groove, as I've said a million times over the last few weeks. And this album was great. Female vocals led by, I think the lead singer's name is Lois, so it's just her. But yeah, I thought this album was awesome. Only 26 minutes long, just nice and compact. Very similar to like that Black Box Recorder album. Just like that indie pop, indie rock kind of thing. Dream poppy, sort of. What?
What pretzel preference do you like?
The sourdough.
Okay. Not the nuggets?
I don't mind the nuggets. Yeah, just like sort of in that vein. Yeah, I mean, nothing really else to say. I thought the lyrics were great. Really good writing, really good guitar, really good vocals. Gonna be a thumbs up for me. I'm gonna go 80 hot dogs out of 100 for Bet the Sky by Lois. On to the next album. Album number 5 of the week, The Gap Band 4 by The Gap Band, came out in 1982. Listen to this on my way to work today, or while I was working today. The song Outstanding has been used in a TikTok trend that I think is really funny, and it's funky. I don't listen to any of the Gap Band stuff, but I'm familiar with their work. Just super funky, this album. Oh my god. The drums, the bass. I mean, it really just epitomizes like that 70s, 80s funk, pop, funk. It's just, I was funkin'. I was funkin' grooving, But yeah, really great album. Outstanding. Great song. Just like a classic, like, you light my fire. You blow my mind. I was like, damn. That's funky, and I liked it. For the Gap Band 4, I'm going to go 80, 70, 81 hot dogs out of 100 for the Gap Band 4. On to the guy. Now I'm back. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave albums in the comment section, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.